Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man's mixed martial arts with a record of 2 wins and no losses. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall and weighs a ready 149.3 pounds. Representing One Legacy Training Center in Barreto, BJJ. Give it up for Abraham Agudo.
And a shout out to his sponsor, Leo Optics.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a martial artist with a record of 1 win and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall and weighs a ready 149 pounds. Representing Team Parusa, give it up for Tristan Quidachay. Your referee is Armando Castro.
Abraham wanted to give a shout out to Silva BJJ and Barrett Combat, as well as, you know, his sponsor said earlier, Leo Optics, and he said he's hunting for a TKO, that's his favorite position.
And a touch of gloves, and you immediately start the low kicks. I say Abraham working, ooh, a big body kick. That hurt. Remember, these guys aren't wearing shin pads, so those are gonna sting a little bit more than normal.
And another thing you can notice, as we go to the main card, there's now 3 minutes as opposed to 2. A deep body lock from Abraham. He can pretty much take him down at will now. A body lock that deep is hard to get out of.
Oh, somehow Tristan manages to pummel inside. Oh, wait, and he gives up the body lock again.
Yeah, very impressive by Tristan for being able to get out of that lock there.
A lot of times that's his sheer athleticism.
Yeah. And explosiveness, right? Like, explosiveness can make or break you, can get you in trouble, but it can save you as well.
And this is definitely one of the most exhausting type of fights at this point. This clinch fighting.
Heavy on the neck, just consistent movement.
Big knee. I want to see Tristan set up those body kicks with punches. Those knees are going to pay dividends if this fight goes long. Remember, we're at 3-minute rounds now, so these fights are going to carry on a lot longer than the earlier ones.
Which is good, right? It's kind of helped prepping them for that 5-minute pro league. These guys are a little bit closer to that level.
Yeah, Tristan with the great head positioning as well, right in the side of his head. That's how you control somebody. Those knees are definitely going to work. Good dirty boxing by Tristan.
Abraham, I'd like to see him ditch that overhook. It's not doing much. Oh, there we go. The overhook is going to get him in more trouble here. You really need your underhooks when you're trying to escape cage control.
And these knees are definitely money. They're just money in the bank. The worst thing is taking a big breath and eating a knee at the same time. Ooh, another right hand. I like the composure by Tristan.
And I mean, Abraham firing back too, though. I mean, Tristan doing a great job at circling back into his control.
Yeah, and he's really got a solid underhook, and he's landing those knees to the body. I really like his dirty boxing, you know, close cage fighting this last fight. In previous fights, he's kind of struggled there a little bit, and you can tell he's added another wrinkle in his game. And ooh, and that.
Oh, a few accidental strikes there after the bell.
You know, and unfortunately, I don't even hear the bell when I'm fighting. I just see the guy in black hop in between me. I'm fighting for my life at that point, so I understand it. That, you know, that's
kind of important, right? Like, because sometimes you might feel your opponent tap, but the ref has to step in to break up the fight majority of the time, because if the tap isn't seen and you let go, fight continues.
Right, absolutely. I mean, back to the ladies fighting earlier, I mean, her opponent was completely unconscious, and yet she still held down to that sub, because if they wake up, the last thing you want to do is have to put them back asleep or potentially, you know, go on to fight more rounds. You fight until the ref stops it. And that was a very interesting fight, because at this round that is, I felt like the dirty boxing from Tristan might have won him in the round, and then at the very end, Abraham hit him with that flurry. So
it really depends on, you know, how the judges are scoring it. You never know with any judges anywhere, and yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. It seemed dominant until the very end there.
I want to see Tristan get back to that dirty boxing, though. He's having a lot of success there. He needs to get his hands up.
Abraham is fast and explosive,
Yeah,
man.
he is. And that's where that dirty boxing really helps.
He's swinging for the fences. It got him in trouble,
There we
though.
go, Trick.
Swinging to kill can work when you get the kill, but sometimes it can get you caught, too.
This is what you do to the more explosive fighter. You tie their arms up, you get heavy on them.
Slow the pace down.
Slow the pace down, get that lactic acid going. This is going to be a fight off. Ooh, a great trip by Abraham. That was impressive. That was almost like a lateral drop / foot sweep.
What an amazing job. A flawless stand-up, though. He went up on the single. He literally hiked up his underhook to grab the single and just stood up. That was great technique by Tristan there.
I'm really impressed by Tristan's new changes to his grappling. I mean, yeah, he's given up some takedowns, but he's getting right back up, and he's controlling against the fence.
And Abraham doing a great job at getting him down and putting on the pace, but getting
and
swept,
Tristan
though.
reverses it. See if he can get that top side crucifix. There we go. You can see Tristan's trying to stay busy. Ooh, and he pulls into mount. Tristan with the advances in his ground game. I'm very impressed by him right now.
And really, you can see it in the sweeps too, right? Knowing when he's weak on which side to kick that leg out of the table to cause him to topple over.
And this is one of the most difficult places to get away from, because your head's backed up against the cage. Right here, my coaches are yelling at me, position over submission. Yes, you want the sub, but tire him out, beat him up, especially him being the more explosive fighter. You know he's going to explode at some point. And there it is. All right.
Tristan keen to it, and like you said, doing a great job at controlling his pressure and slowing down the pace.
Yeah, and that's what you do to the explosive fighter. An explosive fighter is like a high-performance vehicle, right? They can redline very hard, but they also get bad gas mileage. And you can really tire. I mean, Tristan's getting closer and closer to finishing this fight.
Ref taking a close look, however, I feel it's fair not to stop it, because Abraham's doing a good job at continuing moving. He's not accepting the damage too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Survives the round.
Wow.
A close fight, but Tristan really taking the lead in this last round.
Yeah, that last round definitely is really hard on you, especially when you're fighting from mount the entire time. You got to realize, too, every time you get punched, a lot of times the fighter holds their breath. So not only are they breathing really hard, but you get hit hard, and so you kind of tighten up really quick. It's almost as if someone reached in your car and grabbed the timing belt and stopped the vehicle for a moment. It kills your cardio. Now we really got to see who wants this fight. It could very easily be 1-1. I mean, that could have been a 10-8 round too. I mean, you don't really know. Those were some pretty big shots landed by Tristan. If I'm Tristan, I'm looking for that takedown. I don't rush it.
Shout out to the refs. He did a good job at ensuring that the fighters had their mouth guard back in. Sometimes you take it out to drink water and forget about it. You're in a fist fight, you know?
And especially when conditioning is potentially a factor for Abraham. You really want to make sure that it's fair. Oh, you can see it too. He's tired. He's putting everything.
Still throwing out though.
Yeah. And both these guys are just throwing. Oh, and those big shots missing, those will exhaust you. And Tristan looking calm and composed. I don't like the way he's throwing those body kicks though. His hands are dropping a lot. Ooh, deep to the face, nice. Abraham still very much in this fight, plodding forward. Good combos with his hands. Ooh, and Tristan potentially to get on top.
What a scramble. Almost
Oh no, the triangle
attempt, but Tristan keen to it. He did a good job at shoving his shoulders in to get rid of that triangle attempt.
And if Tristan can stay active on top, it's almost guaranteed win.
Yeah.
But you can see Abraham's trying to set up potentially a sub from the bottom. Yep, there it goes. Body, head. Tristan landing good ground and pound. We're about halfway through this round. Abraham really just needs to get up. He's opening up his guard, attempting to stand back up. Tristan staying really busy on top though. This is what you do to win this third round. This is where your coaches are screaming, deep, dig deep, posture, posture.
You're absolutely right. You can hear him over there. Posture.
Yeah, they're screaming. You do not want to get careless though. That's the one thing. Oh, and he's in a very advantageous position. See if Tristan can finish this fight. He has about a minute left.
What a fight by these warriors. This has been quite the scramble.
And he steps into mount. And you know Abraham's exhausted right now. He's probably got one big bridge in it. Yeah, there it goes. Now Tristan knows he can pour it on. Tristan's corner is imploring him. He's got 30 seconds to land that ground and pound and get that finish. Abraham is clutching. He looks exhausted. Abraham looking for that arm trap. Like 10 seconds, 5 seconds left. Tristan's trying to finish the fight. He's landing big.
Oh man, and he opened up a cut on that last hammer fist there. You'll see it here in just a second. Literally, the last hammer fist of the fight opened up a cut over the right eyebrow. Man, Tristan really taking the lead in these last two rounds, as you can see, using his strikes into takedowns, but Abraham keen to it, starting to roll out. However, Tristan landing in the more dominant position and then landing those power shots here at the very end. This hammer fist right here, you'll see it opened up a cut with like 2 seconds left in the round. An exciting performance, and one more shout out to Coach Janix. All respect. everybody watching at home, Epic is by far the best amateur cage experience you can get in Southern California, in all of California, in my opinion. You know, Jason Stewart putting out an incredible show, the matchmaker, Harvey, announcer, Carlos Kramer. I can't express my gratitude enough for the platform that they have created for these young athletes, leading them into their pro careers. I mean, world champions have been made in this cage. I'm not a world champion yet, but I am grateful to have started my career here. And the experience I got here really helped me be successful in my UFC experience. You know, I was on a TV show called The Ultimate Fighter, and I won my contract with UFC. And Harvey, you're the man helping make it happen. And, you know, if I can do it, you can too. For the athletes watching at home, chase your dreams, go and get it. It's worth it, and hard work always pays off in the end.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another great fight in the Epic 53 cage. After 3 rounds, we got the judges' scorecard. Your first judge scores about 30-27. Your next 2 judges scored about 29-28 for your winner. From Team Parusa, Tristan Quidachay.
Well-deserved win.